So my father was actually a minister and trained for the Church of England as a young man, but discovered Buddhism through the Buddhist Lodge in London and took a major detour. He became very interested in sort of a combination between Zen methods and the Rinzai school, and also at the same time he was being exposed to Vedanta. So throughout his early career, he brings to us a wonderful combination of the warmth and richness of the Vedanta, Dharma, that type of tradition, but mixed with this Zen, method. Shall we call it intellectual yoga?
There's a gigantic dichotomy, supposedly, between what Alan Watts represents, and what Ram Dass represents. They may have started on different sides of the mountain, but they got to the summit and realized there is only one thing going on, which is the Maharaj used to say, he'd just point his finger like this and go, Sabek, it's all one. There is only one thing. It's the same, Krishna, Ram, Muhammad, Buddha, Christ, one. There's only a one. And that really was a huge turn of events for us in terms of thinking we were going to a Hindu guru or anything like that, because it was not that. Even though, like Alan, he picked up stuff from Vedanta that worked for him. We picked up stuff in Bhakti Yoga that worked for him, but also with Buddhism. And so this combination of the two of them is absolutely unique, really marvelous.
Yeah, that combining of philosophies, they both did so well. My father, in the later parts of his life with Taoism and Vajrayana, and I think that they were both bright enough and sensitive enough to recognize the similarities and how they played together intellectually.
Alan Watts and Ram Dass, the tremendous influence of bringing the mystic East to the West. I mean, there were other teachers who did it, plenty of them, but not with that huge audience that's kept moving and expanding over all these years to today. I mean, it's proof. I mean, both of them are on the Be Here Now network, podcast network, and it's astounding how many people are tuning in. It's not Joe Rogan, it's consciousness. People have an innate trust when they hear each of these beings, both of them. And I can only describe it as that trust which leads to what both of them prescribed: intuition. Connect with your intuition and be able to then get into a real flow where you can not just nourish yourself, but those around you.
What we do in these practices is quiet down the interference patterns that prevent us from trusting. And so it begins internally.
Yeah, yeah.